This video is about charting your menstrual cycle. Why do we chart? Hi, my name is Donna Walper. I am the author of the Moontime Harmony Workbook, and today I'd like to show you how you chart and code your menstrual cycle and explain a little bit about why it's important to know how to chart and code your menstrual cycle. So why do you need to chart, or why is it helpful to chart your menstrual cycle or your moon time? Well, it helps you to be prepared. It helps you to know what situation is coming up and when it's coming up so you can be prepared. It helps you to follow your needs. It helps you to know when your needs might happen every month in a regular rhythm. It helps to connect you to the lunar phases, and it helps you to know that at a certain lunar phase during each month, you might have a certain need. It helps you to know your body's needs. When do you feel bloated? When might you feel headaches? When might you feel low energy or energized? Know when to make changes. Maybe you need to change your diet midway during the month. Maybe you need to take some extra calcium so you don't get cramps right before your period. Know when to make your changes, and know when to be ready to honor your blood. What is this irritation? Is it the beginning of your moon time on her way, or is there something else happening? But it helps you to know that every time, 3 days before your moon time arrives, maybe you do feel irritated. And that helps you to be ready to honor your blood. It helps you to be ready to listen to your intuition as well. And accept your personal changes and know that they are your teachers. Keeping track of what happens to your body, mind, and soul during each month is why you chart. Okay, here's an example of how you're going to chart and code. This is one calendar month. This will be empty, and you'll fill in the month, and then you'll write the year. These are the 28 days of the calendar, of the lunar calendar month. The first day, you're going to write the number of the month. The second day, you would write, or you would fill in the lunar phase. The rest of the boxes are going to be used for your symbols or your code. Here's a chart. I've left the first 3 spaces in the chart empty because we're going to fill them in right now. So for example, at the end of your menstrual cycle, your moon time, maybe you feel energized and you want to be able to remember that. So create a symbol or a color. Write it down. And know that this color is going to represent this situation you want to keep track of. Then what you can do is, if you feel energized, just fill it in one of the boxes. Say you feel low energy before your menstrual cycle or your moon time, and you want to remember that so you can be prepared. Create your code. It could be anything. It could be a letter, it could be a color, it could be a symbol. Write it down. And fill it in on the day when you feel that. So you feel low energy. Some people get headaches. Maybe you want to keep track of that because you've discovered that if you drink more peppermint tea when you feel headaches, it goes away. So create your code. Write it down. And fill it in one of the boxes. Then you'll find that throughout the month and throughout the year, if you can keep track of all these different situations, you'll learn how to be prepared for them. So here now we have one calendar month with one of the days filled in. This is the beginning of the month, so this is the day that you would start with. The first box would be the number of the month, the second box would be the lunar phase, and then you'd fill in each box with whatever code you've decided. So down below we have our chart with the codes on the left or right and what the code represents on the other side. You can even change your codes around if you want to, but you can use a variety of letters, numbers, colors, symbols, pictures, emojis, whatever is going to work for you. And you can add, you can subtract, you can do anything that you want, but make sure you keep track of what you really need to follow so you know when that might happen each month, and you'll help yourself to be prepared for it. Here we have one calendar month that's been filled in completely. Down below is just an example of one day, and the first box is the number of the month, the second box is the lunar phase, and then all the other boxes in the possible nine boxes are some letters, some colors, and some emojis or little pictures. They can be anything you want. It could be whatever is comfortable for you. Up on top, again, is one calendar month. So the first row is a combination of different letters and different letters in different colors. The second row is our colors. The third row are the little pictures or emoji type ideas. The bottom one is just an example because you can use a variety of everything. You can use letters, you can use colors, or you can use a combination of letters, colors, symbols, pictures, whatever is going to work for you. Charting 1 month is valuable, but when you chart the months over the course of a year, then you can start seeing patterns and rhythms to your cycle. Then you can start seeing what happens and when. And when you know that ahead of time, that's how it helps you to be prepared. And when you start charting over the course of a year, you might even find that during certain seasons you feel or have certain conditions or situations that are predictable. You'll know ahead of time. Summer might be different than winter. So charting over an entire year helps you to follow your own rhythms and patterns. When you start charting maybe over 3 or 4 years, you really get a handle on what happens and when. And that's how it helps you to be prepared. You'll know ahead of time. You'll be prepared because you will find solutions. And then moontimes will be sacred and effortless. They won't be things you dread. It will be something you look forward to. You can get my books either from Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble's or through my website, which is www.moontimeharmony.com. Come and check out my website. I also offer Moontime coaching, Menarche celebrations. From time to time I do Moontime retreats in Mexico or workshops. You can find me at moontimeharmony@gmail.com. If you have any questions or needs, please feel free to contact me. I'm more than happy to help anybody and everybody. And I will have some articles published soon on She Who Knows. I will definitely let everybody know when that happens. Visit my Facebook page, Moontime Harmony, or the Moontime Harmony Workbook. Come visit me on Facebook and let me know how I can be of service to you. I'm hoping your moontimes become harmonious
and they become a path to the sacred divine feminine within you. Blessings and moontime harmony for everybody. Thank you.